Good morning, students, and welcome to this last class of the week. This is about reading plan, and if you remember, last week we were reading chapter 3. So this is a short explanation of what's going to happen in this class. So let's begin. First of all, I want you to open your notebooks and write the class plan. The date, the number of class according to the grade you are, if you are 4A, 4B, or 4C, and the aim of the lesson, which is here. If you need time to copy, please pause the video, and once you have finished copying, you play it again so we can continue. So, I assume that your date, number of class, and aim are already written in your notebook, so let's move to the next slide. So in this class, guys, I need you to remember 3 important things. You're gonna read instructions carefully. This is important. Read, take your time, understand. Then, if you don't remember the information of chapter 3, you can read and listen the chapter, but this is optional. If you remember everything, no problem, just continue with your activity. And finally, after you have ensured that you read and listen, or if that's not necessary, you will answer the questions of the questionnaire. After you finish answering the questions, you will send your answers to us. I will explain you in a moment what you have to do. So, if we go to Moodle, we will see that you have an evaluated activity, Peter Pan Chapter 3, and this is important. This activity is an evaluation because we have already read Chapter 3. You have forums in this class in case that you want to ask us any questions about this. So, let's continue. So, we're going to go to Moodle. In the Moodle, you will find that this is the class video and this is the evaluation. Let's click on evaluation and it will open a new window. In this evaluation, you will find the first part, which is an introduction of the class. Click on next. You don't have to do anything here. As I told you, if you don't remember the information of chapter 3, you have 2 tools here that can be good for you. First one is the book, the digital chapter 3, and the audio in case that you want to listen while you're reading. So let me show you how it works. If we click here, we will get a tab, and you will see that while it loads, it will show you chapter 3. You can read it slowly as long as you click on the arrow, and the whole chapter is there for you. In case that you have any questions, remember that you can write in the forum. So, after you read, I will just show you another thing. You have the audio here. So, if you want to listen to the audio, it will take you to the file and you will just play the audio while you read. It's very easy.
Chapter 3, Underground.
Okay, so I just gave you the example of how to read and listen the chapter before answering the questions. So now let's go to the questionnaire again. If you have already read the chapter and listen, and remember this is optional, you go to the third part of this questionnaire, which is the comprehension questions. Please write your full name, and you can also write your grade. I'm just going to give you an example, 50, just as an example. Then you have some activities that you will solve. As I told you, read the instructions first, match the events to the order of occurrence, etc. The second question, you have to complete sentences. In the third questions, you have to choose the right responses. And you will have multiple choice questions for a couple of. Besides that, you have true or false questions. Once you finish, click on send, and voila, you're ready to go. So to wrap up, just remember, first, access the form and read the instructions. Second, if you need to read, click on the links to read the book and listen to the audio. Otherwise, you move to the next section. And finally, answer the questions and click on send. So, this is all for today. Thank you, and let us know if you have any questions.